Hey, what's up everyone? So today we're going to be talking about thread repair kits. Generally wouldn't use them in this particular case, but I found that they're actually really good at holding in plastic, especially this composite. So this screw here is completely stripped. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take the screws out, I'm going to take this plate off, and we're going to drill and tap this guy to put these wire threaded inserts in. So let me get that done and I'll be right back. Alright, got those screws out. Go ahead, pop that off. Now what I did is you saw me just use this driver here. These are just really cheap drivers, kind of no-name drivers. And I went ahead and took the bits out of two of them, and I put my drill bit and my tap in them, and it actually works quite well. I was really surprised. I was actually thinking about just ordering a hand drill kit. Don't even need to. So here we're just, oh wow, that hole is already sized out. Hopefully it's not oversized. Now when tapping, some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not. Definitely try to stay square, keep constant pressure, and try not to wiggle back and forth too much. Since it is plastic, there's no real need to use any kind of lube. You can, but there's no real need to. And one thing I would not do is use a drill, because you can actually overheat it and melt it. So as you can see, we are pretty much all the way in. You'll feel when the resistance starts to let up as you're screwing it in. So we'll back that out. I'll just blow it out real quick. Perfect. Clean off my tap. Now what this is going to come with is this little guy. And it's made to where you put your threaded insert down in here, and then this is threaded, and then you kind of screw it into that piece, and it sort of pre-winds it, kind of pre-coils it down into a smaller size. I find that is not really necessary. So let me, these big old fat sausage fingers, get one of these little bitty things out. Look at the size of this thing. What I'm going to do, I'm just pull this out. It slides right out, and then we're going to put it right there. Make sure that that little pin does go inside the slot. And what we'll do is we'll just start. Oh, the tail's trying to fall. This is getting awkward. And then we're just going to sit here and turn it in. And then once you get the threads right here flush, they have a little knockout punch. Where'd my little punch go? They do sell a little punch to kind of knock that piece out. What I find is once you're in there, if you try to back it out, it should snap it off just like that. And yep, it's not in there no more. All right, and there we go. So now in that plastic we have a flush mount threaded insert for M.2. And by the way, this is M.2 times 0.04 on the thread pitch. You can do this to any of these other screws. If you have enough meat, I didn't really have enough meat right here at the top, you can do a press-in heat insert, a heat press insert, I think is what it's called. Not sure. I have a bunch of them, just not in the M.2 size. As you can see, I've already put two of the inserts in here, and I did have to trim them off on the back, but that's going to hold a servo. Now, I know you guys are probably asking, why in the world are you messing with an old Dynam helicopter? And I'm not even kidding. This is a Dynam E-Razor 450. And the reason is, this is my very first helicopter, first 450 collective pitch that I bought. And I may not ever fly it, but I want it in flyable condition, which means it's getting everything touched on it. I'm going to see if I can find some landing skids for it. I don't know if I have it. I have already replaced the tail boom and this horizontal stabilizer. But yeah, first helicopter, get it back up to where it could go in the air. And who knows, maybe I will put it in the air. We'll find out. Now, on these little threaded inserts, if you do a search on Amazon, what did I search for? Stainless steel wire thread insert. I, of course, did M2 times 0.04 or 0.4. You can get all different thicknesses of these as far as how many threads go in. And when you have really thin plastic, the thickness you see here, it halves as it goes under because there's a lip right there. But you can get all different thicknesses. You can order, 100 of them for like $7.82. At least that's what it says here in the US. So I would get a lot more because there's a surprising amount of screws that go into plastic, and I want to put metal threads in every single one of them. Anyway, I do want to thank everyone for watching, guys. Come on over to the website and come say hi. Trying to get all that revamped. We do have some new calculators over there that I'll be talking about here in the future. Do greatly appreciate everyone for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys in the next video.